Hi everyone, it's Diabolik with Baking Ice Productions. I'm here with Vinny. Vinny is the president of Double Exposure. We are here to talk about the signature events for Dexcon 15. This is the first year that you guys are running these. Is that correct?
Well, not exactly. Signature events have always been around since we started the convention in 1992. But in the last few years, we've been putting all of our energy into making Dreamation a larger convention and kind of neglected Dexcon. So this year came around, we had a fantastic Dreamation, and I decided, you know what, we're going to bring some of the magic back. Okay.
Well, I know there's 7
events and 8 event codes.
Okay.
I'll tell you about that in a minute, but would you like me to go through them? Or?
Yeah, let's just list them off real fast and
sure.
talk about them.
The first one is called the Space Cadets $1,000 Challenge, and what it is a room filled with 30 people who are basically running a starship. And this is based on the new Space Cadets game that's going to be produced by Stronghold Games. And each of the teams is going to have a job to do. The weapons, the captain and his crew, and the engines. And their job is to face challenges that come along in a cooperative mode. And whoever is voted as doing the best will get a $1,000 cash prize, split among the people who won the pot.
Okay.
Okay. Next,
that's taking place.
That is Thursday night at 8 o'clock to midnight.
Okay.
Okay, the next one is the Iron GM semifinal. Iron GM was produced by 2 people out of Pennsylvania who wanted to do something really spectacular, and they run a World Championship Iron GM competition at Gen Con, and they do semifinals around the regions. And this is the first year we're ever going to do this, and the winner gets an all-expenses-paid trip to Gen Con. So imagine yourself in a room with many other GM competitors and a bunch of players, and there's going to be music and lights and all sorts of things, and your job is to run the best game you possibly can within the parameters that these guys are going to give you. And for the next 4 hours, you're going to be running this, and the players are going to have a blast, and it's going to be a really exciting event.
So it's similar to the Iron Chef concept, where
yes.
you're going to be thrown things to do. And
that's right. At the beginning of the event, you'll be getting 3 secret ingredients, so to speak, and you have to base your game in those ingredients. Then the players will vote which of the Iron GMs were the best.
Is this why there are 2 event codes?
Yes.
There's players and GMs?
Q0002 for the GMs and 3 for the players. You can sign up as either one.
Okay.
There's a special treat for the players as well. And the winning player is going to get an 18 by 24 custom painting done by Aaron Acevedo, our guest artist.
That's taking place
just in the middle of everything else.
No, the
actual event is Friday at, I think it's 9 a.m. it starts.
Okay.
Goes until 2 p.m.
So that's 2.
That's 2.
Third.
Okay, the third one is Friday night, 8 p.m. to, actually we changed it to 7 p.m. to midnight, and that's going to be the $1,000 Team Space Marine Championship.
Okay.
This is a really exciting event for us. A long time ago in the 90s, we had an event called the Team Space Hulk Challenge, and we filled a ballroom with all the tiles of Space Hulk, and each of the teams, the 5-man teams, were Space Marine Terminators who, you know, used the track and did everything that the board game did. Well, this time we're bringing back a free-form kill team format where 5 players will form a team, and they will fight 5 other players, and there's a $1,000 prize for the competition, the winning team who beats out and goes into the semifinals all the other teams. So it's live action, it's in a giant ballroom, they've got guns, they've got props, and we've got all sorts of really good effects going into this game.
So that's our third one. That's taking place Friday night.
That's Friday night, that's right.
So I'm assuming the next one is going to be Saturday morning.
Saturday morning. Actually, this is one that I am personally running. This is called the $5,000 Puzzle Challenge. $5,000.
That's 4 more than the other ones you said.
We will begin this challenge by taking 30 players and walking them into a giant ballroom. The clock will start 5 hours. The room is going to be filled with puzzles, icons, letters, jigsaw puzzles, tactile things to look at, feel at, and try to figure out. The players can either cooperatively or separately try to figure out the puzzle. Every hour that passes, the pot goes down $1,000. But if somebody actually comes up with the final answer, the entire room will share, based on a percentage of who helped and who did what, a $5,000 pot in cash.
So if it takes them the entire 5 hours,
Then it gets down to $1,000, but they'll still win some money.
when it clicks over to 0, is that just done?
That's it.
All right.
If 30 players can't figure it out, well, that's that.
Next year.
Next year.
All right.
Next year I might sweeten the pot.
So that's our 4th one. That's
the
Saturday
fourth
morning.
one, right.
All right, so there's 3 more.
Okay, so then we have the, this is the Knights Black Agents Championship. Knights Black Agents is a new game that's being produced by Kenneth Haidt. It is a cross between spy genre and vampire genre. And he has just published this game, and this will be the first real major test of it. Again, we're going to have teams who can play spies from different factions, and there are going to be 3 preliminary rounds in which up to 6 teams will be playing the preliminary rounds. The key to this game is that the spies can die at any time. Whoever's left after the 2 preliminary rounds will go into the final round, and basically representing their team, if they can then figure out the final challenges of the spies and vampires that exist in this game, they will win $1,000 in cash.
All right, so that's another $1,000 then.
That is another $1,000. That's
All
right.
right, so that's Saturday at...
That is Saturday at that is Saturday afternoon, actually.
Okay.
And that's 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Just back-to-back things all weekend.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All
We
right.
made sure the signature events didn't overlap, because you could come
that
to
makes sense.
Dexcon and just literally play for cash the entire time.
That was number 5. Our 6th is Saturday night.
Saturday night we have a special game show presented by Bruce Niger and Brendan Herlihy. They've been running game shows for us all along, things like the $250 Pyramid and The Weakest Link, and a lot of shows that all the audience members really like. So this time around, we're offering a $1,000 prize for their special adaptation of 1 versus 100, which was the game show that used to be, and it's called Beat the Mob. Basically, one person gets up in front, and an entire mob of up to 30 people are going to be in the audience, and his job or her job is to stand there and answer questions and get right answers better than the whole mob that's going to be out there. Lots of people are going to take a chance getting up to be the one, and eventually, after we go through a lot of different rounds, whoever's collected the most points is going to win $1,000.
So that's Saturday at...
That is 8 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Okay.
Okay.
So it looks like there's one more.
There is one more, but it's a familiar one to Dexcon attendees.
Okay.
Every year we run a summer poker championship in Hold'em format, and midnight Saturday night we have doubled the pot. It used to be a $250 first prize. It is now a $500 first prize. Unfortunately, you know that New Jersey gambling laws are so strict. This is the one we don't give away in cash. We give people a $500 gift certificate to the magnificent Dexcon 15 dealer's room.
Okay.
There's no gambling at Dexcon whatsoever.
So that's going to be starting at midnight or
It
11?
starts at midnight and just goes all night. We usually get about 60 to 80 players for that.
Now, Dexcon 15 seems to be the largest event you guys have put together.
I think at this point this will become the largest Dexcon we've ever run, topping what we used to do in the 90s.
Are you excited?
We are so excited and so thrilled. We've got people coming out of the woodwork. Just the fact that we've got a Warhammer 40K Grand Tournament. We're matching that with a complete presence by WizKids. They're coming out and doing a giant Heroclix tournament for us.
Awesome.
We have over 45 LARPs taking place from groups all over the East Coast in all different genres. And we are absolutely thrilled to be hosting as many game companies and guests and exciting people as we are.
Now, opening ceremonies kicks off on July 4th at...
That's right, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. Just in time, so when it wraps up, we can watch fireworks.
Yes. Well, fireworks and
Start playing games.
start playing games at 10 p.m., yeah. We're giving away thousands of dollars worth of prizes at opening ceremonies, including an iPad 3 as one of our grand prizes at opening ceremonies. Everybody who comes into opening ceremonies gets a raffle ticket. We're giving away all sorts of things.
So this looks like it's going to be 5 days of awesome gaming and thousands of dollars going out.
We get started at 8 p.m. Wednesday night and go straight for 96 hours.
96 hours. Awesome. Well, that's July. You have a month to get ready.
Oh, say that isn't so. We need another year. Wait a minute.
Well, now you're gonna have to up it for Dexcon 16.
I guess
Even
we are going to.
Dreamation, I mean,
Dreamation is growing. Dreamation is the home of indie gaming in America at this point. All the indie publishing companies have called it their convention of choice.
that's awesome. All right, well, we're gonna wrap this up and start doing the other things. But thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure. Come on down to Dexcon 15. We've got one hell of a convention for you.